Hello everyone, Crow here, and I've been tagged by troubl8385, and this is the E3 2011 tag. This was started by 16-bit gaming. Now, let me just get off right at the start before I forget. I'm not going to tag anybody at the end of this video. I've gotten out of the habit of tagging people, usually. But if you want to go ahead and do this tag, either do a video response to troubl8385 or go to the source and respond to the original video from 16-bit gaming. I'll put the link to both those videos in the description. But basically this tag is 2 questions, and I hope I can answer these fairly quickly. And oh, if you're wondering what's on the TV back here, it's actually Nintendo's E3 press conference from 2006, which was actually the last E3 I watched. And where did I get this footage from? Well, it's funny because that was back when I actually used to go to GameStop on a regular basis and actually downloaded 5 DVDs worth of their E3 coverage. So, you know, and to me that was like one of the most entertaining E3s to watch, because you had the Wii coming out, you had the PS3 coming out, and then you had, what else did you have? You had Microsoft there, but I can't remember what, if anything, maybe it was Halo 3 or something they were pumping out or something. I don't know, but I remember that in that E3 in particular, Nintendo had a really positive response, and a lot of memes came out of Sony's 2006 E3 conference, most notably Ridge Racer and Giant Enemy Crab. Those 2 are pretty hilarious. Anyway, let's get back to the tag. Two questions. Question number 1, what are you expecting to see from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo at E3 2011? Well, let's start with the easy one. Nintendo, we're all expecting to see this new system. They're coming out, the successor to the Wii, and honestly, that is overdue for them. When they came out with the Wii, it basically had the same specs as the GameCube. Motion controls were new, so everybody looked past the graphics. At the time, a lot of people still had standard definition TVs, but now, including myself, I didn't have a high definition TV when the Wii came out, and I got my Wii on launch day, and I played it for a while. But then, since then, I got the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and a high definition TV. And the Wii just looks like utter crap on it, you know, compared to the other 2. It's kind of hard to play the Wii when you're playing PS3 and Xbox 360. So you know, it's about time that Nintendo has a successor to the Wii. What is it going to be? It's going to be more of a gaming console. It may be backwards compatible with you know, the Wii, but in fact, that's what I heard. It's going to be backwards compatible for the Wii. But I think it's going to go towards more of a standard controller-based system, you know, with graphics on par with the PS3 and Xbox 360, which might be fine with Nintendo if they plan on replacing this next system within another 5 years, when I think the Xbox 360 and the PS3 will get a new system. Because they only need to keep up with Sony and Nintendo, or Sony and Microsoft at this point with their systems. Because I don't think, and I don't think anybody thinks, that Microsoft and Sony are planning on replacing their systems anytime soon with anything upgraded. So I think Nintendo is kind of playing a safe move there. And I want to say that the system, whatever Nintendo comes out with, won't cost more than $250, since that's the price aim they're going for. You know, I might not be too surprised if they go up to $300, but I'd be very surprised if they go up over that, because they've always tried to make their systems affordable. Yeah, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be disc-based media. You know, 8 gigs of flash memory inside of it, because I think what they're going to do with this new Nintendo system is they're going to kind of go the opposite route that Microsoft and Sony's going down, where games are constantly getting updated, the system's going to get constantly updated. I think Nintendo wants to go for, You know, you want to play the game, boom, you're playing the game. None of this updating stuff. None of, not so much maybe very, very little downloadable content. You know, buy the game, play the game, that kind of thing. Not having to worry with, I think they might want to try to talk about their online strategy a little bit more too, seeing as how Nintendo's not really known for online. Okay, so that's Nintendo. Obviously, we're gonna see whatever. Well, we might not see it, because if they plan on releasing the system in 2012, if they plan on releasing it late 2012, we might not actually see it till next year. But if they plan on also there's the Tokyo Game Show, so we may or may not see it now that I think about it. But I think we'll see something with this new system. Maybe some very little details on it. But let's go with Sony. The NGP. Of course, we're going to see a lot of the NGP from Sony. If that's the PSP2, the next generation portable, I think we're even going to find out what the actual name of the system is, because I really don't think they're going to call it the NGP. That doesn't make sense to me. So we might see an official name on that, along with more details on it. And actually, when I saw that actually caught my attention a little bit more than the 3DS. And now that the 3DS is out, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I want to see this NGP. Maybe I want that instead. The 3D graphics on the 3DS are cool, but I couldn't imagine. I'm hearing a lot of people using it sparingly. They're turning it off a lot. So that's the big thing from Sony. And Microsoft, I have no idea what to expect from Microsoft. Maybe some Kinect titles they're going to feature, and maybe some other big titles. But I don't think Microsoft has that much hardware to show off this year. So that's what I think of those big three. Second question: what games are you wanting to see at E3 2011? And honestly, I don't know. There's actually one game I heard of that's in production, but I really don't think I'll see it at E3, and that is the next Hot Shots golf game. That's not a real high-profile title, but when that comes out, I probably will get that. So whenever I get to see footage of it, I'll probably be all over that. Of course, I wonder what new titles for the 3DS are going to come out. Got my wife one. And I know she's been playing it, but I played it for about half an hour, and I was pretty much done with it at that point. Where are the games for it, eh? So yeah, I want to see some games for that. I also want to see what games they might be coming out with for the MGP. And just all around, I want to see what maybe big titles are going to come out, what surprises are going to come out. Capcom, they might come out with, with the success of Street Fighter 4. They might come out with Super Street Fighter 4 Turbo or something, We all know, I don't expect to see a Street Fighter 5 because, Capcom likes to milk the Street Fighter franchise and keep updating it every year for at least 4 or 5 years before they come out with the next version. So, yeah, it's pretty much it. I, made a 8-9 minute tag for something I really had no answers for. So, thanks for tagging me, troubl8385, and again, I'm not tagging anybody. If you want to do the tag, either respond to me, Trouble, or better yet, 16-Bit Gaming, who originated the tag. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.
All of us are agreed to accept one thing.
Angela Lansbury's hot.